Hey, g'day guys, welcome back to the channel. So we are, yes, we're up in the Blue Mountains again. I don't know how else to say that. It's like my stomping grounds. But we're up here in Blackheath area, down to a place called Mermaids Cave. I've come down here before, done some stuff down here before, but the reason I'm back down here today is because you need a pretty good rain for this waterfall down here to have some flow. And they've actually shut all the national park today with potential of about 65 millimeters of rain. Now so far they've only have about 25 millimeters of rain, but that is a substantial amount of rain. So I'm hoping that there'll be a half decent flow down here, and I can shoot this shot that I found down here a while back. If not, I'll shoot Debbie. Nah, nah, we wouldn't shoot Debbie. She's a good camera caddy. Anyway, I thought I'd bring you for the walk down here. Sort of walk through a lovely little slot canyon steps that lead you down there. So I'll take you down there with me. Fingers crossed that we get some flow down here. Well, I've just come down here. It's only a short walk, so can't complain about that. We can hear it, but I don't know. Doesn't sound much more than what I heard when I was down here last time. Hopefully it's got some flow, man. I'm just coming in through the this little slot canyon now. Turn around and give you a look. Hopefully I don't slip on these steps on the way down. Oh no, that flow sounds like it's a lot better today than what I had the last couple of times I come down here. That sounds really good, to be honest. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. The walls as you come through here are dripping as well, so that's another good sign. Debbie looks like she's battling with her knees of cheese. Ooh, the waterfall's got nice flow, guys. It's got nice flow. Fantastic. This is exactly what we needed. I'll turn this around and give you a look. Look at a half decent flow there. We'll get on over and set up, and I'll get this shot. While we're here, I might see if I can milk it and get some other shots out of the place as well. We'll see how we go. There's potential for shots here. Opening your eyes though and finding the shot is a whole nother story. Give me a minute, I'll be back with you. Alright, so a couple of issues down here with with it today. Sorry guys. And the biggest issue I have is because there's a lot of flow in the water, it's creating quite a lot of its own wind pattern down here. So look, what I've done is I've shot in a vertical format with these dwarf ferns in the forefront of the image, leading you out and into the waterfall, this area here. but you can see the dwarf ferns are blowing around a lot in the wind. And also what you've got is you've got a lot of these ones up and around here around the waterfall. They're all blowing in the wind a lot too. So I've actually had to lower my f-stop to around, I think it was around f6.3, and I've had to raise my ISO up quite high to about 2000. This way I can freeze the motion in these ferns and in the ferns around the waterfall up the back. So what I've then had to do is lower my f-stop up to about f11 and not worry so much about the shutter speed, lower that ISO, so I can actually get everything in focus from the back of the rock behind these ferns all the way through to the waterfall. So this way everything in here is sharp, and these will be sharp and these will be sharp as well. And what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to process the edit on those photos, apply that edit to all of them so they're all the same, and then open them all up in Photoshop. And in Photoshop I'll do like a focus blend, so that way it's not just in focus from front to back, but it will also pick the sharpest areas of the image. So the ones that are not blurry here and not blurry up the back, those sections of those images will be discarded, and it'll only bring in what's sharp. But I'm down here now, and there's quite a decent flow, so I'm gonna have another bit of a look around here and see what else I can photograph. And I'll put this shot up. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and give me a minute. I'll have a bit of a hunt around, and I'll come back to you shortly with another composition. Alright, so it's a bit hard for me to get down and show you this one because I just got nowhere to really put the camera and video me at the same time. But I've used this little fern here coming out of the rock in the foreground, and the mid-cascade of the waterfall and the back of the waterfall. There's some pretty good balance in there, like some should I say harmonious balance, to balance the image out so you're not being pulled one side or the other. I like the other two shots better, but I'll drop it in the comments and you let me know what you think between them three. Also to your left, we've just spotted some red, vibrant red mushrooms. Now I was going to buy a macro lens. It's something I haven't really, well look, when I first got into photography, a lot of what I was getting into was macro. And then I sort of pushed into portrait photography, and I don't know what to say, everything just led to landscape photography. Maybe the idea that I liked the adventure and all that as well, so I kept pursuing that. And you know, obviously I've got the holy trinity of landscape lenses, but I don't have a macro lens. I have tried my best to try and shoot this mushroom down here with the lens that I've got on. I'm not too sure how it'll turn out, but I'll process it up, and if it turns out any good, I'll drop it in the video with this one. But maybe this is something for me to look at, a cheap but quality macro lens. We are coming into autumn here in Australia, so it's definitely mushroom season. We'll start to see all kinds of beautiful little mushrooms pop up. Anyway, let me know what you think of all these shots, and we might, as long as it's not a whiteout up there, we might head out to a couple of the higher waterfalls. I assume they're all pumping today after the amount of rain we've had, so that'll look pretty cool. And I'll put the big lens on and we'll see what we can get. we'll get on out of here, and we are going to head over to a couple of the bigger waterfalls just to see if you can actually see them, or if they're covered out in a whiteout, meaning completely fogged out. But thanks for coming along for another video, and don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. But I won't stop the video here. If the big falls are visible, I'll come back to you. But if they're not visible, man, thanks for coming along. Take care of yourselves, and I shall see you again soon.